Get from away from me. Let's play with the dog. What up, Shadow? Yeah, they about to play a game. Okay.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening. But all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight we start week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
I still got my Call of Duty settings on.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first look is incomplete. Look at his defense for the Vikings. Well, they're a tough unit to throw against, currently fourth toughest in the NFL.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
I pressed the wrong button.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Second and 9 now. That's caught. It's Austin West.
So here's Madden.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Keys. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. they did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Striking 18.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Brings up second and 20 at the 20-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
It might be a dot.
19 Cardinals.
Alright, so he switched that. Good.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Should be a sack. Let that tight end go out. It's a sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That tight end go out. It's a sack.
They push him back to the 34. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Guys, y'all gotta jump up.
It's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. So they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the
That's a
other
dot.
side. When you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking left side of his got a man. That's Horton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's good.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line.
That's
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So that's what we're used to seeing from him.
What the hell? Dude, I'm still streaming. My stream's still up. So I'm like, damn, they kicked that nigga out.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening. But all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking right side, it's complete to Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for Minnesota. 51 yards. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
A gain of 15. And the Lions first down.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They juked him. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And now they'll shift things around. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60. Trap 19. 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22 when he needed plenty more. Back to throw again.
Why is it?
Complete. They cannot convert. When they try and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They'll keep it on the ground. Keys. With a power on the move that time is still tackled shy of the 20. Only a yard on the gain there. That'll set up 3rd and 13. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket.
500%
Called a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
He might have a touchdown. Yes. If the pressure don't come in, it's a touchdown.
They're going to try and throw it. And the problem is he throws as this one's going to go straight down the turf. Incomplete.
Like I told you, if the pressure don't come in, it's a touchdown.
Predictably, somewhat predictably.
So what I did was I had
Lions will get the football back.
fucking land up on play.
In motion goes the tight end. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on. Hurt. Cowboy 8. Rig alert. Rig.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Panther 60. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The kicker here is complete. In for the Lions, touchdown. Torrey Horton hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Extra point for New York is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
No, I didn't get up.
What a 500 for me, please.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take
Oh, he had a back. He had a tutty. Oh, I need to stop doing that stupid shit. He had a touchdown.
It'll be a gain of 10.
And the pressure still came in. He had a touchdown. He didn't see it though.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Keys. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a good thing that nigga didn't run that shit though. That nigga had a touchdown.
2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
32-yard line.
Back to throw here.
The fact that I didn't get that tap, that sack is crazy.
Yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll set up to throw.
Okay.
Pressure, he's brought down.
Please go to 500, please.
10 sacks on the season.
And this is what you've got
If you go to
against a
500, I will
quarterback like him.
cash
You've
the
got
hell
to
out,
keep him in the
please.
pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
Let's see if he still goes to him. I bet him off the first time he got burnt for a touchdown.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
They're still going for it.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
And he still held on to it to Madden. Y'all can't be letting that bullshit like that happen. That nigga still held on to it.
Second quarter now
Okay,
for
I got something for
Minnesota.
that.
It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Damn. This shit not even doing what it's supposed to do. Go back down. It's a run. RPO.
Up the middle they go. Keys. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Come on, man.
Just
Go
a yard on the
back.
pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
For the Vikings, it's 7-2 here on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Now they'll change things up.
Back to throw. And he hits him in stride. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
And that nigga was outside.
They'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
I know he's gonna throw it too.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
The 20, 5, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points. The other way disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. That a defensive coordinator.
I need to say he waiting for the pullback, nigga. That's negative
We don't do
85%.
that. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you haven't been taught.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Let's go. 79 Bronco. Warriors, 17.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man. That's Rodgers. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon, 60.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there after he got it. He took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our
Go get your pamper. Go get a pamper.
right before that snap, pointed to his
Go get a pamper.
on my play sheet. Got to see the
Please.
walking a return man that time, didn't we?
You go get the dead pamper.
Expect from him, and he delivers in a big way.
Go give me a pamper and your wipes so I can change you. This shit going. Oh, I need to go down.
To kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Please push that down, dog.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Please go to
This is
258.
where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Cowboy 8, we are Tiger, 19, Buffalo 18.
That's supposed to not kick down. Muscle cap got there.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man in stride.
That's supposed to be mine.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
I picked the wrong second play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll look to throw again.
Yeah, you can have a check, man.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Second and 5 at the Lions' 47-yard line.
Looking to throw.
Yeah, I fucked him up. I fucked myself up, man.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. They're going to look to throw.
I'm tired of that bullshit happening.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37.
That's another Vikings first down.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
What is he doing, dude?
No, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it right at the feet of his receiver.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely will find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Oh, well, you ain't got to worry about him scoring,
seconds
man.
to play in half number 1.
Chosen. I know that ain't you. Smell like that.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
What in the world, Chosen?
Calvin Austin. And the final
Hold up.
seconds of the first.
What in the hell? What's on your hand? Come here. What the hell, Chosen? Sit down. Lay down. Do not move. Give me your hand. You ain't got shit on your fingers, dawg. That's why I tell you go get me a pamper, dude. It ain't funny. Stop. This dude here. What in the world? Why you didn't say you had the pot? You just sit there and just... Shadow! clear, all clean. Ugh. Dang, you stink, dude. I'm ready, my boy. You get it on my pants? Or no? Damn. I'm ready, bro.
And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it makes the score 21-10.
Can you please give me the 500%? And I will cash out and be my last trade of the day.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
That's all I ask.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Yeah, no, I ain't got enough time for that shit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is incomplete.
Come on, go sit down in your chair. Go sit down in your chair. Here, sit down in your chair.
Be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
I was just going to throw it up the
This is a
Harold
quick
anyway.
incompletion. This is likely the last play here of this first half.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash Bronco, 19 Wyatt, 18 Redwood, 18 Red.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Yeah, Aiden. I forgot. I don't even know who on this dude's team. I'm doing bullshit. Alright, let's see. Let me change some shit up. What was the single that we was on that? I'm down to 50% on Spy, bro. Come on, Spy, go back down for me.
They're going to get the football first as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be put day, man. Put day.
And they'll let that one go as it
Put day
skips through the
Friday,
back of the
dog.
end zone for a touchback.
It'll be put day Friday.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Here we go, set. Hot, 70, street,
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The RPO will keep it himself.
Wow, he dropped. First of all, he's supposed to automatically went down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Now a 2nd and 10.
70. Let's go. County Lions. Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Deputy Ranger. Cougar 19. Check, smash. Check, 50 Bobcat. 50 Bobcat.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Damn, Aiden beat that nigga after 8. That's crazy.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room a little just springing their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 50. Trap 10 to 11. 10 to 11. Hurt. Dragon 60. Go check.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
That's how you fucking clear out. But why is Aiden bullying my nigga on the head?
Find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by York is up and good.
That nigga really bullying that nigga on the head. I need a hit. Please go to
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Here they go. Who the funny little coach?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Let's get
Too much that time. It's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Flip.
They'll drop the throw. Completes it to Austin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence.
I missed the whole fucking ball. Oh, this shit crazy.
36 yards. And the Vikings get a bit closer. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
That's on me, coach. I missed the ball. You gotta be
They run up
smart.
and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
They're on 35-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that? Well, you don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw here.
Man,
Away and incomplete.
you can't get the ball in
The quarterback got away with one there.
Most
Looked
of
like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Lions first down.
They go play action here on 1st down.
That's to Bowers once again.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Back to throw again. Looking now, that's complete.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 7-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Extra point by York is up and good.
You supposed to be better, bro.
17.
Big time ass.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Really, man.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. I may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
First and 10.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
And he takes a pretty good look there as they'll wind up getting about 3.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds his man.
Yeah, we just gonna check them out.
His
They got
5th
the
catch
good.
tonight, and
He
it's
just
good for a
put
1st down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings first down. First
Hey,
and 10
be careful.
44-yard line.
stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Again, that's Watkins. He's able to squeeze past the 25. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 46 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Why didn't he still don't go over there and call?
Touchdown, Minnesota. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they're wisely just taking it easy here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew.
And he works free. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What are you doing in there? Joe.
From Viking
Dakota.
territory now, they'll come up 1st
Come here.
and 10, down at the 31.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, Buffalo 18. 60 Vikings.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Oh my God. That shit is cheating, dog. That shit is crazy, dog. So I don't get the ball. That shit is crazy work. I just got cheated like that, dog.
Vikings are right back in this football game.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches too. Excellent game plan, and they have their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Out route.
They look to throw now on 1st down.
Yeah, he got down. That's crazy.
He's got it. Now he's free at the 35. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
That nigga does every fucking thing,
Get a
man.
chance to get right back into this football game.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll set up to throw.
Look at that. This nigga trotting. Why the fuck are you trotting to the corner, dog?
From 8 yards out. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast, where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that big-time drive right there? They're going to have a chance.
Y'all got this nigga put. Then y'all just like
And work their way into the end zone.
that shit crazy, dog.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one
I
away.
don't get no luck shit like that.
And able to
Look
get
at that. He got walked down. Wow.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked up the last, and what you going to do about it now? So when you do
I had a touchdown on the right side.
percentage, but throw it down. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
First down, Lions.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4
Get down.
at the Vikings' 31-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12
Yeah, you sitting on my son. Try to get up, little. Push it.
Looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Vikings 31. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
I'm gonna get beat.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Second and 1.
Why is this nigga open, dog? Y'all niggas just get this nigga any damn thing. Why is he open? That nigga just, I don't know what the fuck that nigga doing. Nigga just left the finger.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
This game is so
And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here.
Don't be surprised if he got that.
And the Lions are able to cover this one out.
Oh, stop. You better not right on that.
Onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
I'm going to block most of them, though.
To pick up 4 yards there on second down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say,
Da, da, da.
that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe first back to high school or college, around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
The throw's coming back. And he's going to be taken down
but he has the first down on a well-executed double pass.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Right side, it finds its receiver, Horton. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 8-yard line.
To the left side, looked in by Horton. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Fourth quarter, down
What
to
are
the
you
final 2 minutes.
doing? Go back
One-score
down.
game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown.
Brock Bowers
From 4 yards out.
and the Lions are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Now they'll audible to something else.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got it. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
The Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw here.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Thank you, Banks.
Intercepted, and that should do it.
It's Deontay Banks with
Yeah.
and the Lions are going to have it here at their own
He
42.
didn't go that way all game.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards.
He didn't go Banks way all game.
Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. With the left sideline, it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. His pass caught with the 4. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Lions are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that 18-point game.
Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down. Making his own 5-yard line.
Credit that sack to Travis Jones. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Detroit, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-.